Hello, fellow wrestling fans. Happy holidays, one and all. Hope you are all out there doing well, staying safe, staying warm, and enjoying the holidays with your loved ones. The topic of today's video is TNA Wrestling, and it's rebrand from Impact back to TNA, total nonstop action. In 2024, starting next month on the 13th at their Hard to Kill pay-per-view event in Las Vegas. And when you're talking about TNA wrestling, you got to say it is hard to kill. It's been around since 2002, founded by Jeff and Jerry Jarrett. It's been through numerous ownership and regime changes. It's been on and off several different television networks. At one point, the show was on Twitch. And ever since, though, they've been on Access TV, and since I can say, and I know a lot of other wrestling fans will be in agreement, that the product has improved under the leadership of Scott D'Amore, who was in the original TNA back in the day for a spell, led Team Canada as a manager, and has a great relationship with a lot of the talent there. So I will give Scott D'Amore his flowers and credit where credit is due, and really turning that ship around and making it an enjoyable alternative to watch. Now, with 2024 just right around the corner, again, talked about it, they will go back to the TNA name at the Hard to Kill pay-per-view event, which is actually shaping up to be a pretty good-looking card. It's got a TNA World Championship main event, what I at least presume would be the main event. Alex Shelley defending against Moose. I'm a big fan of both of those guys. They also have a Knockouts World Championship match. Trinity, formerly known as Naomi in the WWE, defending against Jordynne Grace. Again, big fan of both of those women, so I could expect that match to be a banger as well. I'm definitely thinking about checking out that Hard to Kill pay-per-view, and if I do, I will drop a review here on the channel. But ultimately, though, what does this mean? Well, it does bolster TNA. They being Anthem, their parent company, their owners. For those of you that may not be in the loop, may not even know, they're no longer under the ownership of Dixie Carter. They haven't been since 2017, late 2017, early 2018. It's been under the ownership of Anthem. And, at first it looked a little rocky, looked a little bumpy. But again, with Scott D'Amore at the helm, he's really course-corrected a lot of things from the wrestling side with TNA and Impact. So they have made some signings as well, which is good. They are throwing some money around. They've signed Trent Seven, who was released from WWE a number of months ago. They've signed Kushida, former multi-time IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion. So 2 solid additions to their roster. I could see more people coming into the company later this year, whether it's some WWE releases or some people that leave AEW like Frankie Kazarian did and Kaz went back to TNA. They also made offers to Will Ospreay and CM Punk. Reportedly, now you can't believe everything you read online, so take it with a grain of salt, but reportedly 7-figure deal to Punk and to Ospreay, which has been said to be the largest offer to any talent under the Anthem ownership. So if Anthem is willing to spend the cash and put the dollars behind this thing, they can really build TNA up. They just made an announcement, Scott D'Amore did, I believe on some media call or some sort of promotional deal for the Hard to Kill show, that they're going to sign somebody at the pay-per-view, a big name. Said when worlds collide. Who could it be? Maybe Mercedes Moné, former Sasha Banks. We haven't seen her wrestling since April, dealing with some injury that she sustained. I believe it was an ankle injury. I think she broke her ankle, but it looks like she's returning to the ring soon. Seen her name thrown around quite a bit. Again, Trinity is the Knockouts World Champion. You can see them two working together. I think she's WWE bound, though. So my guess is as good as anyone's. Who you think, though, that they're going to sign? Drop a comment. Let me know who it would be. Maybe it's the devil from AEW. I don't know. But all in all, though, I'm optimistic about it. I was a big TNA fan growing up. I started watching in early 2008. A lot of my favorite wrestlers came out of TNA. I mean, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Without TNA, I wouldn't have discovered them until years later. Great tag teams like Beer Money, the Motor City Machine Guns, the X Division, and the stars that came out of there, and of course the Knockouts division. So I've been a long time TNA fan. I fell out the end of 2016 when all the Billy Corgan, Dixie Carter drama was going on, and again also at that same time, I wasn't able to watch it. I mean, it was really hard for me to watch them when they got kicked off of Spike back in 2014, I believe. So damn near a decade ago. That truly was when TNA went away from me, when I wasn't able to watch it on a weekly basis. I know they went to Destination America for a year. They got booted from there. They went to Pop TV for a couple years. I didn't have accessibility to those. I don't even have accessibility right now to Access TV. No access to Access. Ironic, huh? If I do watch Impact, though, it's on their YouTube channel for like $1 a month. You can literally watch the show. It's like 90 minutes, no commercials outside if it's like a shopimpact.com commercial or whatever the heck, or promoting a pay-per-view or upcoming event. 90 minutes for like $1. That's how I go about consuming their product, and will more than likely go about it next year because I'm interested to see what they're going to do. It intrigues me. Where do they stand in the pecking order right now? A lot of people are saying, I've seen some people, I shouldn't say a lot. I've seen some people go, oh, well, they can overtake AEW as the number 2 promotion in the United States. No, sorry, that's not going to happen. At least not anytime soon. I mean, AEW would have to get kicked off of the Warner Brothers networks and TNT, TBS for that to happen. Impact at best draws maybe 120, 130,000 on Access TV. Again, it's not a channel that's readily available to everybody. That's one thing I hope they improve on in this year, in getting more eyeballs on their product. Now, hopefully going back to the TNA name helps, but it's going to take more than that. Signing new wrestlers helps. Honestly, though, another network, a more recognizable network, would definitely do wonders for them. I think they would be able to put up Rampage numbers in the 300 to 400,000 viewership market. Honestly, if they had a better network, I'm sure Impact would draw those numbers, which aren't the greatest numbers in the world. But again, television has changed, and the way that we watch wrestling has changed. Like I just said, I watch Impact, their weekly show, off of YouTube. So we just have to wait and see, though. But again, optimistic. Can't wait to see what they do next year. They're bringing in some talent. They're bringing in some new names, new faces. So with that being said, how excited are you for the return of TNA next year? Who do you think their next big signing is going to be? Let me know down in the comments section below. Hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas this weekend, and I will catch you next time.